Good afternoon, everyone. So I was sharing with my youths this morning that somehow I feel inspired to do 5 minutes of inspiration daily. There may be somebody out there struggling with some issues that all of us are facing, probably some financial issues, so probably some relationship issues, marriage issues. Sometimes we're trying to find our purpose. Why am I here on earth? I even up to know I ask that, God, why you put me on this earth? Where do I fall? Where do I fall in your puzzle? So those are some challenges we're having. So we are basically trying to work with each other to see how all of the purposes that we are that are assumed on us, or all of the purposes that are willed out for our lives, come together for that one good of humankind. I'm led to Matthew 6 verse 33 though. We are to seek the kingdom of God and all of his righteousness, and then everything else will be added unto us. Everything else will be added unto us. I'm gonna repeat, everything else will be added unto us. He basically is saying to us, no kill off yourself and go run down fi go get a house. No kill off yourself fi run down fi get a car. No kill off yourself fi clothe yourself. Don't kill off yourself have 2, 3, 4 jobs to feed yourself. You're gonna be exhausted, you're gonna be tired, and those are some of the things that are breaking down the family structure right now, because we are so busy trying to make it on our own. We sacrifice our family time, and then you see children are grow up without mother and father, and then you are seeing so much killings and stuff happening in society right now. So let us try to seek God a little more and allow him to help us to get all of the other things right. Give him all the glory and honor. And God's message is basically to love upon your neighbor, feed the hungry people them, persons who are naked, provide clothing. Sometimes we have clothes in our closet we have not worn for months, probably go a year, which means we can afford to give them away, right? So those are some of the things he's trying to say to us. So seek him, look to him, and naturally he will provide for the other areas in our lives. I remember I was listening to a sermon by Priscilla Shirer. She came in War Room, the movie about prayer. So in her sermon she's saying that there are over 8,000 promises in the Bible. Some are given to us on a platter. There are others that are in our reach, which means that we have to go roll up our sleeves at times and go there to get them, right? So do not be intimidated when you are challenged with an opportunity that may come into your life to elevate your faith. Do not be challenged if you come upon an obstacle or something bad happened to you and you probably don't understand why me and not understand. I always ask that, why me, why it can't be somebody else. But there are instances when we see where that happens and we see that, oh, that is why God allowed that to happen, so I could understand life from this perspective. There are times we have death maybe, and that is something where I know I don't understand it, but I had a recent encounter with a death of a close relative, and trust me, if it was not by the grace of God and the grace of God, he sent my 7-year-old to remind me that the body is temporary. So don't get consumed in all of that. We are all going to die. Some may die some misfortunate deaths, and some may die what we call it wicked, and them shouldn't do it like that. But we are going to dead too. So you understand. So I try not to get in consumed, especially because we know death is sure. It is coming. It's like I try to mentally prepare myself in advance for when that come, which you can't really prepare for it because separation is very hard. So that is something I wanted to look on, where we are to allow God to work through us, seeking all of his righteousness, seeking all of him, serving him with our whole body, serving him with your mind or you think, serving him with your heart, serving him with everything you have got. He reminds us in Philippians as well, Philippians 4 verse 8, to think on things that are true, to think on things that are lovely, things that are honest, things that are noble and of good report and praiseworthy. And that when I was listening to a neurosurgeon, Dr. Caroline Leaf, she was explaining why we need to do that. Because when we think like that, it literally creates this vibrant, positive message in our mind, and our body gets balanced. So all of the things in the Bible is confirmed through science. Sorry, it's like me I have a Paul moment, but you get the message. Just seek God and He will provide for your daily needs. That is all that is required. There's nothing else you can do. Have a great day and be blessed.